Everybody's hyped for the Belmont Stakes, but the truth is the undercard is stacked, and if you're looking to bet smart this weekend, these 5 races are where the real money is hiding. We got monster sprints, turf chaos, a Met Mile that could headline any card in America, and of course the Belmont. I'm Tom, and this is Trackside Profits. I don't hype favorites, I help you find value. If you're betting the Belmont this weekend, hit subscribe and grab my free picks pinned in the description below.
National treasure and Flavian Pratt making short work of the competition, devastating them in the Hillendale Metropolitan Handicap.
The Met Mile is a premier one-turn mile race and a Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile prequel. This year's field is stacked with Fierceness undefeated at Saratoga, headlining after his recent Alashiba Stakes win.
Not away yet. It is Fierceness down to the 16th pole in the clear now by a length. Most Wanted is second. Then comes Hall of Fame in third. Fierceness comes back a length. He takes the Alashiba by a length and a half over Most Wanted.
My betting strategy is revolving around the lack of pace, and I think Just a Touch is in for a big race, cutting back in distance. Fierceness is undeniable and possibly the best dirt horse in the world right now. I'm looking at an exacta with those two. If I had to choose a horse that seems underrated, I'd go with Raging Torrent. He's the lone speed on paper with very competitive speed figures.
They're off in the Acorn, and Gamine comes out sharply.
The 1 1/8 Acorn Stakes is a showdown between top 3-year-old fillies. Good Cheer, undefeated and the Grade 1 Kentucky Oaks winner, highlights this field. Lacara and Shred the Gnar also come in with good form. The matchup to watch is Good Cheer versus Shred the Gnar. Both bring strong credentials. Good Cheer is the seasoned professional type, and Shred the Gnar is the flashy new shooter. The pace scenario seems like it's going to heat up, and a fast early pace could set up perfectly for Good Cheer. This race seems chalky and doesn't seem to be the best to bet on, but a sure great one to watch. Lacara is 10-1 morning line, and if he goes off near that price, he seems to be the value here.
William Buick and Measure Time are home free, turning it on late. Measure Time outclasses them in the Resorts World Casino Manhattan.
The Manhattan Stakes is a premier turf event featuring a competitive field. Farbridge, trained by the late Christopher Clement, a true ambassador to the sport, leads the entries after his recent win in the Man o' War Stakes, but Spirit of St. Louis might have something to say about that. Betting-wise, there's not too much true speed, and I'm going to take a shot against Farbridge. I think Spirit of St. Louis and Integration get the jump and hold them off. Value-wise, Integration seems to be a good play, third off a layoff. If he can get back to his old form, he'll be hard to catch late at 9-2.
Imagination eating up the ground on Bookham Dano. Prince of Monaco in between. It's going to get very close. Bookham Dano.
The Woody Stevens is 7 furlongs on the dirt and is a key race for 3-year-old sprinters. With no real standouts, this is shaping up to be a great one. At 6-1 morning line, I have to give Colloquial a shot. He's bringing top-class sprinting ability, and if he runs back to that Lafayette performance, he'll smoke the field at a great price. A good angle for this race is to find a horse that's been on the Derby trail cutting back to their most comfortable distance, but I got my eyes stuck on Colloquial. There's a bunch of speed in this race, and I think it sets up perfectly for him sitting just behind the pace.
Mind frame, a little erratic, but he's still right there with Dornick in an absolute thriller. Dornick and mind frame, it will be Dornick and Luis Saez to win the Belmont Stakes at Saratoga.
The Belmont is run at 1.25 miles this year due to renovations and is the final leg of the Triple Crown. Journalism, the Preakness winner, is the 8-5 morning line favorite, while the Kentucky Derby winner Sovereignty is going off at 2-1. I think Rodriguez is a live long shot. He dominated the Wood Memorial and has potential to upset the top 2. This race comes down to how Rodriguez and Crudo decide to go about things early, and if they heat each other up, it'll set up perfectly for the favorites. I'm going with Journalism over Baeza in this one. I hope Journalism can turn the tables on Sovereignty over a dry, fast track. I know he's out of Curlin, but the wet track in the Derby seemed to hinder him a bit. And Baeza didn't get the cleanest trip. He's lighter raced and will be running hard late. If you're serious about cashing tickets this weekend, don't sleep on these undercard races. This is where the value is and where the sharps will be watching. I have my full Pick 5 preview coming up next. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out and grab my free picks in the description below. Thanks for watching Trackside Profits, and I'll see you at the track.